Where does our confidence come from? As men, is our confidence derived from our material success? Is confidence derived from acquiring more things in the world? Is it a byproduct of who we're married to, who we're dating, who our friends are, the things that we have, the status that we hold, the job position that we acquire, the educational assets that we build for ourselves? Is it our accomplishments? Is it our awards? Is it our rewards, the things that we get for doing hard work? I think a lot of us grow up in a world that tells us that confidence is a byproduct of all those things. But in my opinion, our confidence is nothing more than the reputation that we hold with ourselves. Our confidence is a byproduct of when we look in the mirror, the man looking back, does he match the individual that we say we are? You know, I've coached with and worked with men, some of the most successful men in the world. We're talking CEOs, executives, Wall Street bankers. Right now, on our Rebuilt Recovery roster, we have some of the most highly accomplished professional athletes in the world. Men that you would think, based upon their status, their public fame, their career earnings, their accomplishments in the world, would be some of the most confident people in the world. But these men seek me out. They seek Rebuilt Recovery out to help them get one thing out of their life. That's their pornography addiction. And when I get a chance to speak one-to-one with these men, be blown away at the lack of confidence that they've had in themselves. So, gentlemen, your confidence or lack thereof has nothing to do with what you do or what you accomplish in this world. Your confidence is a direct byproduct of when you look in the mirror. Is the man looking back at you the same individual that you say you are? Are you walking in integrity with yourself? And this is why, in my opinion, a pornography addiction, a secret pornography addiction, is the number one eroder of men's confidence. Let's think about it. Pornography is an act that you do in secrecy, in privacy, alone, quiet, with nobody there. And when you're done, it's not like you go on social media and tweet about it or X about it or drop something on your Instagram story or write a public blog for it or reach out to your buddy and say, man, I just got done with the best pornography session ever. These things are done in secrecy and in privacy. But then when we step out into the rest of the world and we go to our jobs, we go to the bank, we go to the office, we go to the dental practice, we project ourselves to be who we want others to see us as. It's kind of like Hollywood actors. How many actors do we know that have got so engulfed into a movie role that it ends up costing them their lives? They are unable to disconnect from the person that they are playing and who they really are. And as porn addicts, we play this character for the rest of the world. We play husband. We play father. We play business owner. We play team leader. We play coworker. We play pastor. These are characters that we're playing because we know at the end of the day, when we're naked and alone and standing in front of that mirror, that person that looking back to us is not who we told everybody else we were. And this becomes the cage that we live in, right? We are a shackle to this mask that we wear with the rest of the world. We are shackled by this character that we are projecting to be. And in reality, when we're alone, we're doing something else. In the book Atomic Habits, James Clear says, what you do when you're by yourself is really who you are. What you do when you're by yourself is ultimately who you are? Would you be proud if there was a camera that followed you? Reality TV, camera followed you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And your wife, your family, your friends, your coworkers, your colleagues, your associates, your employees got to watch that, almost Truman Show-esque, right? Where would they stop and say, that's not the guy that I know? That's not my husband. That's not my dad. My dad doesn't do those things. Where would that happen? How many times throughout the day would that happen? And I opened up this episode talking about confidence, right? See, you can project a cockiness, a false sense of belief within yourself when people don't know what's really going on. But you know that person that I'm pretending to be is not really who I am. And this is why when you're alone, you're afraid of your thoughts. This is why when I ask you to journal, when I say, what's going on in life, you're afraid to bring to the surface the truth. Because confidence is only found in truth and honesty. And if we're not walking in integrity, if we're not living a truth, over time that confidence is the lack of confidence is truly going to reveal itself. You can only pretend to be somebody for a short period of time, and then your true self is really going to come out. And this is why many of you reach out to me and say, I feel disconnected from my wife. I feel disconnected. I'm not present. You can only be present when you're out of your head. But so many of us are stuck with what's going on inside of our head that we're thinking about, okay, what's my next 5 steps got to be? Because if I just walk in truth, they may really find out. So confidence erodes, or pornography erodes the confidence of all of us. It strips away our ability to be integral, to be truthful and honest with ourselves and with others. That's why I've stood here for years, countless times, and said the only path to freedom is going to be found in truthful and honest speech. Are you able to expose yourself and get naked? Back February 14th, 2019, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was the first time I looked at the people in my life that mattered to me the most and said, you know what? A lot of the reasons why I've struggled for so long, why you feel this disconnect, is because of this thing. Now, I don't know what your process needs to be. It's different for everybody. Not everybody can right out of the gate expose themselves. There may be consequences. You may be a public figure. You may be a pastor. You may be a business owner. Your wife may not yet know. And that's why having some coaching and consulting and getting some success under your belt before you even expose some of these things is vitally important. Having somebody that has walked this path themselves and has led others thousands of times down the same exact journey is probably the missing ingredient in your recovery right now. So if this is resonating with you, if what I'm saying as you're watching or listening is clicking, you're like, Frank has nailed it this time, then down there below, I put a link to our coaching application page, guys. It's early 2025. I understand it. A lot of us have a lot going on. We're getting caught up through the holidays. We're setting our plans for the year. We're getting our fitness in check. We're focused on our finances. Guys, this is the most important thing in your life. Right now, if you're struggling with a pornography addiction, getting this under control right now is the most important thing in your life. Click the link down there below. Fill the application out, guys. I'd love to talk to you about what it could look like for you and I to walk this journey together. Let me inject into you the confidence that you need in yourself to be able to tackle this. Because it's a simple formula. It truly is. Your confidence has been eroded by a formula, and building it back up must follow a formula. And I know the formula. Click the link down there below, guys. We're opening up some one-on-one coaching spots early this year. These won't last forever. Limited time. That's why we do communities and group coaching. But this specifically here today is about one-to-one work, one-to-one help. So click the link down there below. Fill the application page out. Book a call. I'd love to talk to you about what it will look like for you to get on the other side of this addiction. But you and I both know that your use with pornography is the eroder of your confidence. Why you do not believe in yourself, why you do not trust yourself, why you do not like yourself is all a byproduct of that thing that you do when you are by yourself. What you do when you're by yourself is really who you are. Guys, Coach Frank of the Rebuild Man podcast. We love you guys. Hope today hit home, resonated with you to the core. Fill the link out, book a call, and I'll see you guys on the other side. God bless you. We'll see you in the next one.